Alright, I'm doing this again because I wasn't talking loud enough in the last one. I'm doing this with my phone. I don't have any professional setup. Anyway, the last video, which apparently sucked, I just gotten the legs done. Was talking about what I was going to do next, which was moving on the arms, and I've done that. So, yeah, quick overview. Oh, and the wings. Right, so came in. Let me back up some stuff here on our tree. Let's see. Let's just go back here. See what I got going on. All right, so I worked on the arm. Get our sketching view. And what I did was brought in another sketch. I went back in time, rolled back so that all my sketches are at the beginning here and I have access throughout the project. I found a not a cutaway. This was a transformation video? Or no. This is from the same user guide of that I guess the website that gave me the side image also had these other images, and they are like the user manual. I don't know how to transform type video or imagery, and so there was some instruction. This is part of an arrow showing, oh, you pull the arm down or whatever. So I cut this up, obviously. Scaled it again to try and fit my image. As you can see, it doesn't line up, but it's like I was saying, you know, angles and the fisheye, things don't really line up. So I focused in on trying to get this, just this piece to line up. Really this, and then the shield. And then I had to make some adjustments on my sketch due to this, so that I'm conforming to what this shield is doing. All right, so with that in mind, that required me to have to raise this up. This was going at a steeper angle. So this is all up now, and this has more of a bubble on it, but it's more correct. And then I'll just go ahead and start rolling back. And then, you know, obviously there's the sketches, but I did my side construction, and then I did a bottom construction. Where's my bottom profile? All right, on the bottom, and I'm still doing this as I go, right? As I pick something, I'll come back in and add sketches. But on the bottom, I went ahead and added construction lines to go with the arms of the image. Notice it doesn't match it exactly because I'm making it conform to the side image I had. So I basically made it and it scooched it back. So it's just really offset, but the same size, right? And so there was a bottom, there's a top. I draw some construction lines, extend some lines on the X and Y to basically make a scaffolding. You know, basically make each one of these points a place where I'm going to connect the line. So that's what's going on there. And yeah, so we just go through the exercise of lofting and such to get that imagery to come out. Hide this stuff so you can see again. Alright, and so I went one side. This angle here is not parallel with anything, or the top, it's got a slight angle to go with the shield because there's some stuff that I have to build under this shield that allows for a section here to slide under this and become a part of that. So there's that little bit of gap that has to be there. This nice cavity. That should work out. Oh, you can see my side cutaway of some stuff. Anyway, so after I got that, basically mirrored the arm. Boom. Because it's just two pieces of one half. And I just mirrored it again, see what things are looking like. Right, and bam, there you have it. Let me add the sketch. And then after that, I realized I have nothing left but the arms and legs to do. And that's where I ran into challenges last time. You know, the rear part of the leg, the calf leg, I guess. So anyway, when I run into stuff like that, I go ahead and focus on something I can do, so I feel some progress. So I went ahead and worked on the wings, right? Because why not? Simple enough. Get it in there. Starts to look like something. The wings, and then trimming up these edges so that they look like they're supposed to look. And next I have the arm pieces. I've started sketching them out. So if I go to my side profile, it's basically this, but I brought in another arm. What did I call it? Alt profile is what I'm calling it. Where I've got the sketch of what the arm thing should be. I don't know what to call it. The shoulder, but it recesses down into the body. And then somewhere here's a leg. Where's my side leg profile? And the two together, let me hide the profile length. Oh, so maybe you can kind of see this. So we got two images overlapping, a side with some construction stuff that's just giving me the general, you know, points. And then the arm one. And I have to figure that out. So I got a side view. I've got on the bottom profile, this is where shit sucks. I gotta figure out this crap, but it's so organic, right? It's like, where do I start? So I'm kind of sketching this out, I'm trying to figure out what's the middle line. I noticed there's an angle to this versus being parallel with the center. And this angle needs to be able to translate to the top where the arms are going to be. Also, top profile length show. On the top, like this one, doing the same thing for the arm section, right? It's the hell. Let me go to the top. It didn't look right. It still doesn't look right. Oh, because I still have the bottom on. Anyway, so same thing with the top of the wing. I'm getting it, or shoulder or whatever, getting this in place. Not sure how I'm going to do the sides because that recesses down, so I don't really have a side edge. Same thing here, it goes down to the body, so I don't really know what that's looking like. All I really have is this red to go by, and that lines up with these stripes here. Right, so I've got that. Here's the side. I've already got it kind of aligned with what this should do. And I'll just extend some construction points out from this and up from this, and where they meet, I will draw lines. We'll see how that looks. Because I'm definitely going to start with this before I try and do the leg. Although that's probably a bad idea too. I can never get this square. I usually start off with this guy because it actually ends up being harder than it seems. Because it's a weird shape, but at the end, this leg piece with that contour and making it fit right, it's just been, oh, and printable, because I've been able to make it many times, but good luck shelling it and not having some issues. Good luck doing all kinds of things. Split it just right so you can 3D print it, because then things want to fall apart because the geometry gets all wonky when you start cutting it up a certain way. Anyway, that's where we are. Ooh, I'll do a quick render, because that's always kind of cool, sorta. Not really. I got, what do I have on? I think it's called Street Lights or some crap. Final render. To make it look cool. I think it's called Street Lights. Like, highlights the model, kind of colors it green with red and green highlights here and there. It's neat. Hey, look, you can see me in the TV. And you can see I'm doing this with my damn cell phone. And hopefully I'm loud enough. But anyway, I don't know. I thought this would be interesting. I could never find videos of people doing this shit. I'm gonna do it. Maybe somebody cares. Hopefully some kid somewhere doesn't give up. So we get pulled into this world where creativity is sucked away and replaced with, I don't know, corporate nonsense. Hell, people aren't even inspired to, you know, this is cartoons from the 80s and 90s inspiring me in the 2020s. What are the kids today gonna be doing? I don't know, rioting. As you can see, I only have 4 cores on my cheesy computer. I hate that this does all the rendering with the CPU, because I have a very nice GPU. And I don't have the program, the plugin. It's not a plugin, it's a module. There's a visualizer for this guy that will use the GPU to do this rendering, and I don't have it. Spoiler alert, this isn't the most official software. In fact, I didn't even say that. It's completely official. I paid for everything. I think that's the price you pay. It's buggy as hell because, hey, you got it. You had to get it, and so you got it. And you get what you can get. It's buggy, but it looks great. Look at that. That looks nice. So, alright, some seams, I don't even care. Because, right, it's in for TV. I'm going to print it and sand some crap. So far, these are the best. You guys haven't seen the other things, but this is the best version of this I've done so far in terms of minimal lines, not a lot of weird shit happening, and not having to, you know, tweak one little thing for a week because I couldn't figure out how to make some angle happen or something. And so, yeah, this is like, I guess after trying for years and years, there's some intuitiveness that I've learned where I'm just like doing the right thing right away now. It's crazy. It's like anything, I guess. Like you're practicing piano for a while, then you suck at it, and you put it down, you come back, and then bam, you're like, whoa, when did I get better? It's that kind of a thing. You don't see it while it's happening, but when you take that moment away. Anyway, there it is. Till next time, if there's a next time.